The drive module is a sturdy aluminum housing for all chassis and drivetrain components, as well as the high voltage battery. BMW eDrive is the electric motor at the rear axle for purely electric driving with 170 horsepower and a maximum torque of 250 newtons. The high voltage battery is up to 160 kilometers total electric range due to 96 battery cells with a total capacity of 18.8 kilowatt hours. 10 times thinner than human hair and 50% lighter than steel, carbon fiber is what makes up the life module of the BMW i3. The life module is the passenger compartment made of carbon fiber to reduce the vehicle's weight to 1,195 kilograms. Textile Upholsteries is made of 34% recycled PET bottles, or your basic water bottle. The leather is tanned with olive oil leaves. It's 100% tanned with natural extract of olive oil leaves. The instrument panel is made of eucalyptus wood. It's one of the fastest growing species of trees worldwide and is responsibly forested. Knife replaces the petroleum-based plastics and is up to 30% lighter than conventional materials. Carbon manufacturing in Moses Lake in the United States using 100% water power from one of the world's largest hydroelectric power plants. Production of the BMW i3 is manufactured in a plant in Leipzig is using 100% renewable energy sources. The BMW eDrive is 100% electric driving with zero local emissions. Brake energy regeneration feeds the energy gained from the motion of the wheels back to the high voltage battery. Electric driving pleasure from 0 to 100 in 7.2 seconds for outstanding dynamics. Small turning circle with 9.86 meters for agile driving, particularly in urban areas. BMW i Wallbox Pro is for comfortable charging with the charging station for your home. Short of the BMW i8, the BMW i3 is probably one of the coolest car gadgets you can purchase at the moment. They're difficult to find at local dealers, but I understand they're much more prevalent out west. The i3 and i8 are two of BMW's entries into the field of electric cars, already occupied by cars like the Nissan Leaf, Tesla Model S, numerous low-volume contenders, and depending on how you categorize them, the Chevy Volt and the Toyota Prius plug-in. The BMW i3 that I purchased is not the base electric version, or BEV, it's the range extender version, or the REX. The REX will use the battery until it reaches 6%, then a two-cylinder engine will turn on, acting as a generator to charge the battery and provide an additional 80 miles of range. The wheels are large in diameter. You get either 19 or 20-inch wheels. I opted for the 20-inch wheels. The vehicle has 4 doors, with the rear doors being suicide doors. The front windows are frameless and the rear windows do not roll down, but they do extend lower than the front windows, giving the rear passengers the feeling of having a very large seating area. The rear of the vehicle is a large piece of glass across the back that is below the normal hatch glass. Behind this glass are the LED brake lights and turn signals. So now let's move inside. The interior is beautiful and spacious. The seats are excellent. There isn't a big range of movement like you normally see in BMW seats. The seats are tall and they're comfortable, and the big windows virtually eliminate blind spots. There is nothing electronic on the seats either. It saves battery power, right? There's no adjustable lumbar support. You can move the seats up and down, and you can tilt them forward and back, and you can of course move the seat forward and back to adjust for your height. The steering wheel has both tilt and telescopic adjustment. Getting in and out of both the front and the back is easy due to the large front door and the suicide doors in the back. I have two kids, so I sometimes have two car seats in the rear, and they fit just fine, and my kids really like it. There's 12 cubic feet of cargo space in the rear with the seats up, and unlike other electric vehicles, there is no hump down the center of the vehicle that houses batteries. So now I'll discuss charging the i3. Recharge times vary from 22 to 24 hours with the included occasional use charger, or just 3 hours using a stage 2 or level 2 charger. Fully charged, you get 80 to 100 miles on battery power depending on your driving style. To alleviate range anxiety, I opted for the range extender or REX version, which adds the 2-cylinder gas engine that effectively doubles the range of the i3 to between 150 to 200 miles. The REX doesn't actually connect to the drivetrain at all. Instead, it acts as a generator to charge the battery and can hop you along in 80-mile bursts until you're able to fully recharge the battery. Now, some may frown upon the fact that the gas engine is not connected to the drivetrain, like in the Chevy Volt. The engine in the i3 is actually much more efficient because of the fact that it only charges the battery. The reason being is that the gas engine can operate at the optimal RPM range, which gives you around 40% efficiency, instead of behaving like a normal car engine and giving you only 15 to 20% efficiency. It drives just as you would expect a normal BMW to drive. After selling my 535i in exchange for the i3, the steering is similar. It is variable assist with a quick ratio for very nimble feel. With the low end torque and center of gravity, it's really a fun car to drive. What's really strange is what happens when you take your foot off of the accelerator. The regenerative braking is really aggressive and the car immediately decelerates and will bring you to a stop and hold the i3 in position so that you can effectively drive the i3 using one pedal. It's BMW's one pedal concept. It takes some time to get used to, but the concept is great and it does help you maintain battery power. Well, I hope I didn't overload you with too much information on the BMW i3. I do appreciate you taking the time to watch. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments section below and I'll be happy to get back with you. Thank you again for watching.